I want to be hot, mysterious, and wholesome.
Have you forgotten Christ? Look how people lose their manners when they see tall 6'4". They lose all their Christianity. Every time I see Jen, crop top. I love that. I love having a good chat with anyone. Like, if you see me out, talk to me. I don't mind. Okay, and fast. We love you.
Hi guys, welcome to the 19th episode of the First Girl podcast. I'm Jen.
And I'm Favor.
And this week we talked about how we need to bring back shame and embarrassment for people. Because the way that you guys move outside, this is not your house. So please be considerate of the public. We also talked about setting boundaries as firstborn girls. Do you want to add anything to it, Favor?
I close my door. Yeah. That's what you're gonna know.
That's what you need to know. Mm-hmm. I also did a trivia quiz for Favor. She got 3 out of 10.
I got 4.
Okay. Anyway, and then we talked about Ikenna.
She's a pervert.
Whoa! I have never seen such beauty before.
Anyways, guys, welcome.
Thank you. Welcome. My water's hot now. I can't even drink it. I've been frolicking.
What's frolicking?
Just frolicking, innit?
What does that mean?
I don't know. It's one of those words that you just hear people use, but you actually don't know the meaning of it.
I've never heard that.
You know the context to use it in. Like, for example, if someone said to me, what does raw mean? I know what context to use it in. I just don't know the explanation.
But what context do you use frolicking for then?
Like, you're just frolicking, innit?
Ha. Never heard that one before.
Wow.
I've actually never heard that before.
Have you not?
No.
Clearly, I haven't been in England long enough, darling.
Frolicking? It sounds like a very familiar word, but I've never
probably heard it, but not paid attention to it.
Wow. Frolicking.
Yeah, frolicking.
Interesting.
The British and their words.
Sounds like it would make sense, but I don't know what it makes sense for though.
I was thinking, I was like, I can't wait to be a prayer warrior for my family. Oh, we talked about this before, but I was just thinking about it. I was like, I'm going to be one of those moms that just pray. I'm so excited.
Oh, for your own family?
Not this one. My family that I create.
I was like, wait, what's stopping you from praying for your family now?
No, I mean, I do pray for them, but for my created family, I'm excited. They're going to be like, Mom, I'm tired. I don't care.
That's great.
God never says he's
That's something
tired.
you've actually thought about that you can't wait
I was thinking about it I feel like it's a beautiful thing.
That's cute.
Yeah.
So whoever's listening, do you think men even listen to our podcast?
We've got one that's a very dedicated listener.
2.
Who else?
Jen. 2.
Oh! Shout out to our number one fans.
Dedicated fans. We love you.
I can't, like, you know how hot is the window open?
I opened the window. It's actually open. The window's never open. I opened the window because today was so hot that it didn't make sense. Mom was like, open all the windows. She said, open all the windows. Because it's just literally...
Nah, this is
and
terrible.
Do you know what, one thing I hate about British weather when it's hot? Like, I love when it's hot and stuff, but there's no air.
It's humid.
There's literally no breeze.
It's disgusting.
And when I went for my walk, which I never do, I don't think I'm going to do it again. I was walking, I'm like, I feel like I'm about to collapse. I'm trying to breathe. And I literally couldn't breathe I couldn't breathe.
Are you sure you don't have hay fever?
Nah.
Nah.
I don't know. My nose is a bit itchy. But I thought I should know you. I was like, what am I struggling?
Yeah.
I'm like, what is this? What is this? Like, there's no air coming in. Like, I literally felt like I was breathing in warmness. Anyways, it's just very weird,
Oh
man.
my God. Hi guys, welcome to episode 19. Hey.
It's mad.
19.
The way the
I've
numbers...
been suffering for 19 years.
I want to check my...
Not in Dubai. We know what they go up to.
I just feel like the way these numbers are adding up here, it's just
mad.
I don't feel like I don't know.
What have we been talking about?
Absolutely
for
nothing. Nothing. I don't know what people are listening to.
I don't know. I've had people come up to me like, oh my God, yeah, your podcast's really good. Like, keep doing... I'm like, good?
What? No, even I had someone tell me yesterday, and I'm like, I still find it weird that people actually sit down and like, listen to us talk about absolutely anything. Like, we're not even, it's not like we're being like official.
It's not like we have like research. It's just nonsense.
Sometimes we bring in, it's not always nonsense.
Yeah.
Sometimes we bring in like things here and there, but it's just it's cool though. I do like the fact that, and it's nice to hear people tell you, and you can tell they listen to you because they say certain things that you're like, that's what I talked about.
Yeah, and sometimes it'll be certain things that you kind of just said in passing, and then they'll make you like, wait, what?
Yeah,
even I said that.
Yeah. It's crazy.
But we appreciate you guys.
Honestly, we do.
For the love and support that you guys show. It really does. I'm going a bit deep, but no, we appreciate it. It's really nice because it's not like we're just putting it out. Even if it's not like face to face, like just the engagement that we get online, like with our account and stuff, it just shows that we're not just doing this in vain and it's just going into nowhere. Like it's actually like, doing something. So
yeah, it's nice though.
Muchísimas gracias.
Yeah, what she said.
Should we say thank you in different languages? Dankeschön. Merci. Kamsahamnida. Thank you. How do you say thank you in Igbo?
That's what I'm thinking of.
Wow.
Thank you in Igbo.
I don't even. Do we even have a thank you in Lingala?
So we don't have. It's sort of like. I don't explain it. It's not. We don't. I don't think we have like that actual word, but it's something similar. Like we say dalu.
Dalu.
But it's more like it can be used in any way. You can be used as saying thank you. You can be used as saying bye. It's weird. I can't explain. It's just one of those words that you just use. Like it's like a filler word.
Grazie.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys. Anyway, before we go on talking for another 2 hours, it's my turn to think of a topic this week. Are you excited, Favour?
I am excited.
Thank you. But before we start, you know me, I love to rant. There's 3 things that I want to talk about that I have discovered this week, and I just want to let it out for the people then.
Okay, go on.
The first thing is we need to bring back shame and embarrassment.
Wow.
No, we do, because I'm tired of
Why is it always violence every time?
No. You know what? Like, I feel like people sometimes forget that they're outside. Like, some people, in the comfort of their own home, because I probably do this, we have certain things that we know that if someone outside of our family saw us do it, they'd be like, oh, like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But some people tend to forget that
they're outside.
You this is not your home. We need to bring back shame, and I did it the other day. So imagine, I was at the bus stop and there was this boy talking on the phone. I think I was sending a voice note to Danny, and I looked over and he's spitting on the floor. I said, because I was sending, I said, oh my God, did that boy just spit on the floor? I even looked at him in disgust and he heard me. Bring back shame and embarrassment. I'm being dead serious.
You did that?
Yeah.
You?
Why are you so disgusting?
What, when he looked at you, what happened?
He was on the phone. He just turned. I said, turn, be ashamed, be embarrassed. Because why are you spitting on the floor? It wasn't even like he had phlegm. We just spat.
Do you know, I'm shocked that you did that first. Secondly, I think spitting is one of the, for me, that's the worst. It's not even a pet peeve. I feel physically disgusted.
No.
I don't think there's anything more that could make me feel the way I feel about spitting. Everything. Like, even when I was younger, I remember I had male friends I would do all the time. I said to them, stop.
It's disgusting.
Doing it. Like, I actually hate it. Like, it makes me feel I can't explain how I feel, but I just feel like I feel sick.
Why do you feel so entitled to just put your disgusting bacteria and nastiness on the floor? And then the thing that gets me is that people, we walk outside and then sometimes we don't know, we bring it in our hat. No wonder why this country is just full of sickness and illnesses, because people are literally putting it on the floor, then we bring it to our house.
Whoa.
Sorry.
How did you get there?
I'm so sorry. My imagination just flies,
isn't it? Spit to the whole country.
Yeah, 100%.
The whole country?
Yeah.
Okay. I just feel like it's still disgusting.
100% we should bring back shame and embarrassment, because why are you doing that?
Yeah, but don't you feel like that's a bit dangerous though? Because people are mad. You can't just go.
I'm not doing it to everyone.
You can't just go out and just start shaming somebody. You can just bring out a knife and stab you. I saw this yesterday. We were walking through what's it called? Birmingham New Street, the station, and there's this man. This man was just acting out. He was literally shouting and going crazy. And my mom, being a typical African mom, she went like this. She was watching. She said, "Mom, stop watching it." I said, "Mom," why are you watching? She's like, "Oh, why is it shouting?" I said, "Don't." I was like, "Mom, one thing you have to learn is people are crazy. Don't be the reason why we're having to run away and be chased by a madman. Let's mind our business and get home safe." I was like, "Mom, because mom is always driving. I don't think she's really aware of like how mad.
Yeah, my mom's the same.
How mad the society is.
My mom's the same.
So she's used to just being in her car, getting around places. I'm like, Mom, when you're out in public in places like this,
you will see things you have never thought you would see.
Your business. Don't watch too much.
Face your
Maybe
front.
Look quick, but
yeah. And don't even tell you how to be like.
don't look and stare at them because people are crazy.
They are mad.
So you say shame people.
Okay, to some extent. Just if they look all right.
Me, I'm just like, I'm not that strong. I'm strong mentally, but physically, I know my limits. So when I see people acting out, in my head, I'm cussing them, but I'm not doing anything. I feel like sometimes
I'm invincible because I was on the bus and I was about to get off, and gypsy is like a derogatory term for them apparently. But what would you call them? Travellers. He was like a traveller, and he got on the bus, and obviously because Broad Street's open now.
How do you know he's a traveller then?
From his accent and the way he just looks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they always have like an Irish accent thing, and obviously because Broad Street's open now, so obviously the buses are like going in like different directions. And he was like to the bus driver, "Oh, you told me that it was going to stop us at a Tesco. You're a liar." Started swearing and all of this and that. And I was upstairs and I could hear him. I come downstairs and he was getting off at he's like, "Stop the effing bus! I want to get off." I looked at this man. I gave him the most dirtiest look. He had his bag on the floor. I was so tempted to...
That's nothing, man. You see those dirty looks you're giving? I feel you're being verbal. I'm not verbal to anyone.
Listen, he was swearing and being aggressive. I said, the most I can do is give up and down and walk away.
I feel like I might be a bit more confident if I had someone with me. But when I'm by myself, I genuinely just mind my own business. I'm not about to... I don't know. I didn't see you. You didn't see me. I'm not getting involved. I'm not saying anything. I'm
just like, I have the armor of God that can protect me.
Because I've just seen too many stories, man. I just don't want to be...
Anyway, let's move on. Sorry. Next thing is... Oh, I found my husband. He doesn't know it because he doesn't know me. No, very bad. He was the most like... He got off the bus and I was getting on and I said, this is so unfortunate. Like, his style was gorgeous. He was a skater. So he had a skateboard. He was tall. He was a Negro man. So for those of you that say, oh, Genevieve does a lot of black boys, he was a Negro man. And I said, wow.
Why you call him Negro?
Because...
Just call him black.
Emphasis. I like to exaggerate.
This is how much she doesn't actually talk about black men, you know. The one time she talks about black men, Negro. Embarrassing. I don't know how we're friends. Get off me! I detach myself from
sorry.
the friendship.
You want me to call him the N-word?
I'm sorry. Call him black. Is that so hard?
He was a black man.
Thank you.
And oh my God, Favour, my heart started pounding. And I you know when you just see something, just slowly walk away from me. I said, come back. But I had to get on the bus because I had to go to work. But he's my husband in my heart. Third thing I want to say.
No. We're not going to do that. We're not doing that. So... This is what you call the signs of madness. Because she started off saying she saw her husband. I'm like, oh, okay. Where's this gonna go? You mean you saw a random stranger on the bus and claimed that he's your husband?
100%.
How is he your husband then?
Because everything about him, his aura.
Is that how you claim husbands then? So next thing you're gonna say another husband? Wow.
You never know.
Not even I saw someone that I like or I saw a potential boyfriend. You said husband. Like actual marriage. So a random...
that little glimpse, I already saw our life.
Stranger.
20 years together with kids and everything.
Why don't you just run up to him and say, oh, sorry, you remind me of somebody. See how you just missed your chance.
No, because I had to go to work.
Yeah, bond work. What? You took my husband. What's money compared to husband?
Okay, there was one thing.
What was it? What was the...
You know when you have God? Because if this was me before, I wouldn't have cared. He had a cigarette in his ear.
Oh, so you thought that. Is that a big deal for you though?
The thing is, it's not, because I love the smell of cigarettes. No. I need you guys to understand.
You're actually so weird.
I need you guys to understand.
Weird.
No, you know how people love the smell of petrol. That for me,
I don't like the smell of petrol. Who are these people?
There's a lot of people.
Oh, that's disgusting. That makes me feel sick.
It is disgusting. But cigarettes is petrol for me. Honestly, let's say I'm at the bus stop, I see someone smoking, I'll just be like,
are you serious? Who are you? Who is this actually? Who are you?
I can't lie. I genuinely like...
I feel like I don't know who you are.
No, it's like secondhand smoking.
Because I think you're finding this funny, but I'm genuinely in emotional distress. Because you've said a lot of things that it's just hitting me. It's only been 2 seconds and you said a lot. From you find your husband that you like smell of cigarette.
I love it.
That's disgusting.
It's not.
It literally is.
It smell. Anyway,
I hate this. Is that a worse word than hate?
No. Okay.
I detest
Okay.
the smell of cigarette.
Okay. Okay. What's worse, weed or cigarettes?
What's worse?
The smell.
Both of them are terrible.
No, you gotta pick one. I'd say weed.
I don't want to pick one.
I would say weed. Because the other day I was walking. I do it. A lot of things happened to me on my journey to work. You know, it wasn't even 9 o'clock. Why am I seeing a guy? I could smell it. I said, "It's not even 9, sir."
Is that the time that people are meant to be smoking weed, Genevieve? Is there a time for it?
No, but before 9.
Some people are high functioning weed smokers, so they smoke weed daily that's part of their life.
It hit me. I said, "Whoa!"
Which is why sometimes people say stuff like, "Oh, it doesn't do anything to me because I live my life normal." Okay. All
right. Last one. So I was speaking to a colleague. Yeah, this was on Tuesday when the weather was like kind of picking up, and I was like, "Oh, I need to go to the shops, but it's really hot outside, but I want to wear my coat." He was like, "No, but Jenny, you're fine." And I was just like, I don't really feel comfortable, like, because I think I was wearing like work trousers that were quite tight on me. I don't care wearing it at work, and I realised. Because last year I realised that growing up I had really strong like social anxiety, like very, very strong. And then I was like to myself, is this my anxiety manifesting itself into adulthood or is it a case of modesty?
Okay, yeah, I get that.
Because I was like, because literally like before I left, because I didn't take my coat, but there's obviously when you're like an anxious person, like your coat can be that comfort because you can hide yourself, you can protect yourself. And I'm like, and especially where I work, I'm not going to say where, but it is the most baitist, ghettoist area. Like we literally work on the high street. And I was like, I don't know if I feel comfortable. Like, it's not that like you could see my entire body shape because the trousers are tight. I was like, I don't know if I feel comfortable walking down the high street knowing that there's literal mad people on these streets. But then I was like, because obviously, like I said, I spoke to my colleague about it. Is it my anxiety from my childhood manifesting into adulthood, or is it just a case of modesty?
I feel like it's both.
Yeah.
For you. Are you okay?
I'm hot, bro.
But doing that is making you more hot, you know, because you're working your hands.
Sorry, I'll stay still.
Anyways, I feel like it's both because when you was younger, you would still cover yourself, but there was times when you would be comfortable to wear tight stuff and show off your body shape. Because I've seen you dress like that. Like I've seen you wear things that like show your body shape and stuff. But then I feel like now that you've started taking your walk with Christ and your relationship with like God a bit more seriously, it's like you're slowly going back to that version of you where you'd cover yourself even more. So I feel like it's because I've seen you do both. I've seen a phase where you every time I see Jen crop top. Every time I saw you. Every time I saw you, it was crop top.
Wait, when was this? I didn't even own that many crop tops.
For what? Jenny, I literally remember every time I saw you, you had a crop top. But the thing is, you have a massive thingy, some type of t-shirt or something. I don't know what it is, but you have a crop top all the time, and you take the shirt off so everyone can see your shape. So you went through that, but I feel like you've always been a person that wasn't that comfortable showing your shape anyway. Yeah, but you had your little mini moments where you would show your shape, but now it's like you don't show it at all unless it's like you're in the house. That's really interesting because when you were talking about it, I was thinking about myself as well. When I was younger, I didn't care. Like I loved showing my shape. Like it was a thing. Like church, wherever I didn't. Like, I would show my little small nothing. That I would show everywhere. Everyone. I didn't care. Yeah. And especially my legs. I love showing my legs and stuff. But then I would say the older I got, I just felt like I didn't need to do that. So I sort of toned it down. I didn't show as much. And now I'm in between. Because I genuinely in my head I'm thinking I like to show.
No, like not to big myself up. I think I got a pretty decent body.
Yeah, so I'm like now I'm just like.
So and the thing is, I don't even have anyone to be like hiding it for. Does that make sense?
What do you mean?
because I'm single, so it's not like I'm preserving it for my husband because I'm single.
Oh, yeah, true. But that's not. It's not always about that, you know. I feel like people always feel like just because a man is involved, it changes how you want to dress and stuff. It's not always about that, because there's a lot of people that are in relationships that'll never ever show their body, or would show their body a lot. For me, it's nothing to do with that. I just feel like I go through phases where I'm just like, I genuinely like how my body looks like. I just want to dress in the most flattering way for it. Yeah. And there's times where I'm just like, I don't feel like it's showing anything.
Let's cover everything up.
So mine just goes is in and out. Like it just depends how I'm feeling that day, really. Yeah.
But yeah, that was my 3 little points that I wanted to...
Sorry, before you carry on.
Go on.
That modesty thing, do you know how big... It's a big issue, you know?
For who? You?
Not me, like in church in general.
Okay.
Like it's a proper big debate. Because some girls that, they don't have the luxury of being able to hide their body. Because it's so obvious that no matter what they wear... It will show. Yeah. So it's like for me, I can literally wear something longer than I'm hidden. Whereas they can still wear a long thing. You still see its evidence. Like you can never hide it. And I remember when I was young, I had a friend, she was quite young. Because of her body, people thought she was older, and it was a big problem because people go to her parents, like her mom would be like, "Oh, look at your daughter. You need to be careful how your daughter's dressed." And I'm like, "What is she wearing? She's wearing jeans. It's her body. It's nothing to do with the actual. It's not. She's not wearing anything revealing. It's the shape of her body.
It's just a sexualization of bigger assets. It's literally just that."
And it was so bad because she used to literally the times she literally cry, and I'm like, how's someone crying about their body shape? She's like, I'm genuinely trying to, but I don't know how to, like, what can I wear? Sometimes she wear long blazers and stuff, but you can still see her shape. Yeah. Like, it's not hidden. So that's something I don't know. Like, it's in church is a big thing, especially because I know some people have been told off about what they're wearing and stuff, and I'm always thinking, is it what they're wearing,
or their body,
or is it their body shape?
Yeah.
Because it's sometimes we have to be careful of how, when we're looking at someone and thinking, oh my god, this person's dressing like this, but if you wore the same thing, you don't have the same body shape, you look different.
100%.
So is that modesty thing, I don't know, man. I don't know.
The thing is, even like, I feel like the what am I trying to say? I know what I'm trying to say. I feel like the only thing that I wear that's not quote unquote modest is just like crop tops. Yeah. Because I literally don't own any skirts. Yeah. I don't like wearing skirts. I'm more of a trousers person. So I feel like with me, it will probably just be that, like a little bit of belly.
I was also just thinking, where do you even draw the line with modesty? Because what is modesty though? Is it modesty just covering you from head to toe? Or is modesty just looking... What is that? Because that's what I always question, especially when I hear certain things, like overhear certain things in church. Luckily, I haven't had anyone tell me, or I've had one experience and like not in my current church, but like ages ago. Yeah. Anyways, it's like I always think, what is modesty? Because I think that at one time a friend told me she got told off for wearing, is it ripped jeans? And I'm like, I'm sorry, how is my little skin in my ankle going to, what's that going to do to us? And all of this stuff is always about, the way you dress, how it affects the brothers in church. No, listen, how it affects the brothers in church. Don't you feel like the brothers in church should actually have self-control?
Yeah, 100%. It's them. Because
where do you draw the line? Okay, I get it. I understand if someone comes in, like, let's say crop top and miniskirt, that's a bit mad. Yeah. But it's a girl's coming in that has a really nice shape and just literally trousers and a top. It is going to show. So she meant to be like, okay, let's say she's even wearing blazer. Let's say she's wearing blazer, and the blazer moves by the wind, and you happen to see the bob. What happens? You can't control yourself.
No, people love to put.
It's a hat. I didn't have a lot. It's never just that. Okay, people in church, everyone's covered up. When you go outside, who do you see outside? Do you not see people? Do you not see humans that are dressed? That's true. That's very true. Do you not see humans that are dressed in any manner? Like, it gets to a point where it's like, is it really the dressing, or is it you? Do you not feel like you need to work on yourself as your self-control?
It is 100%. Because the thing is, the girl could innocently be like, for example, like with a lot of girls, our bra straps will fall. In it. So let's say, my bra strap falling. Let's say you're in a setting, like in a group with people you're comfortable with, girls. So naturally you're just gonna be like, like this, bada. Yeah. Then you see, Pastor, Sister Jen, like, I saw her bra in it. I think I didn't do anything. I was just fixing my clothes. It's you. You are the problem. Sort yourself out.
I feel like I understand that. Like, obviously, what we're saying is within reason. We're not saying that every single time that people are complaining about modesty that they're always wrong. I just genuinely feel like people need to exercise some level of self-control where they're able to look past certain things, because it gets to the point where church is literally, it's almost like a mini version of the world. People are coming in to be healed. They're coming in with problems. No one is perfect. No one is coming in as nothing happened.
Yeah.
I'm a perfect human being. They're the same people you see outside in the church.
Exactly the same.
So if you're able to control yourself outside and you don't lose your mind and you go, oh, my body, I don't know how to walk, I can't move, I can't. If you could control yourself outside, you can also control yourself in church. So sometimes when I'm hearing stuff, I'm thinking, yo, relax. How is ripped jeans affecting you? Sleep,
That's
man.
mad.
Go home and drink water and sleep. You need to sleep.
No, you do.
You're tired.
You're actually tired.
I've let it out.
Okay, that's great. So in this week's episode, I wanted to talk about setting boundaries. Because I came across a TikTok from Auntie Jackie, and she was talking about how as firstborn daughters of immigrant parents, boundaries is a big thing. You know, it's a big thing. So I thought, why not chat about it? Because I feel like maybe with us and our parents, we might be at different levels, we might be at the same. Let's just discuss. Let's discuss.
Okay.
So the first, sorry, Face ID. What boundaries have you set in place?
For what? Like family or friends?
No, I'm talking about family. In the familial setting.
Oh, boundaries. Sometimes I just lock my door.
Okay. I wish I had that luxury.
I started doing that this week because I realised, I think everyone in this family believes that my house is like a shopping centre. So they all just come in, they literally stroll in. Like, it's like
it's a shop, ding ding.
If I was downstairs, I would understand. My room is upstairs, so people are making the effort to come upstairs and find my room and just open it and just walk in and just do whatever they want to do. And I just feel like the access to me is so, which I don't mind. But it gets to the point where I'm like, there's times I genuinely just want to, I need space to...
Yeah,
I'm trying to think and I'm trying to do something. And someone just walks and starts talking about something that's so random and it puts me off completely. Because you just walked in and started talking about whatever you're talking about. Now my brain is like... Now I'm having to, when you've now left now, I'm having to go back to think, wait, what was I doing again?
Yeah.
Like, I don't mind that to an extent, but this week I needed the time to do stuff, and I just feel like people were just doing the most with just coming into my room at any time. So now they're having to knock. Favor, I said, what?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What do you need? I just need something in the room, and a few people were lying. They didn't need anything. They just went to come and just
that one.
And I opened the door and it's like, oh, I just want to ask you about this. You could have asked me whilst the door was locked. I didn't have to get. Anyways, I think that's one physical
boundary.
Physical boundary that I've put in place. But what other boundaries have I put in place in terms of like emotional stuff? If I'm being honest, I don't think I have, because it's a bit difficult when it comes to family. With friends, I can say what I've done. Like friends, I'll say maybe I don't speak to you as much, or I literally limit the time I message you. Family, I can't do that. Yeah. Especially the fact that I physically live here. I don't have the luxury of just saying I want to ignore people. Who am I ignoring? They'll come and speak to me and I have to reply. I literally, what am I going to do? Like, it's not the same. So I can't really answer that question in terms of like emotional.
I'd probably say the same, I'd probably say exactly the same. Like, just being like, listen, if you want something, knock on the door, tell me. Like you said, sometimes though, especially Ellie, who come in like, oh, I left something. What? Okay. What? Tell me what it is. He's like, no. Tell me what it is. I know my room. I will find it for you.
They're lying. Sorry to cut you short. I think it's just nice because they probably want to see you. I get that.
No, Favor, it's not they want to see me. This boy sees me all the time. He does it. And like I told you, he's got to be a thing where he likes to get reactions out of people. And he knows that I like to have my space. Like, unless you're using the computer in my room, like, you don't actually need to be in my room.
Yeah.
And so he knows that especially when I'm in my bed, I've come back from work, I've had a shower, I've eaten, I'm in my bed, and you come in like, oh, I think I left my what did you leave? What did you leave?
Honestly, what did you actually leave? What a bloody
other physical yeah, I think just closing the door is as far as I've gone. Yeah. But emotionally, I don't... You know what it is, yeah? I feel like there's probably been times where I have said or mentioned something and it's just like, I don't want this, I don't like this, let's fix this. But it just gets disregarded. Like, my parents will just go back to the old ways. I feel like that's probably what's happening. I'm trying to think of an example.
So you actually tell them stuff and they like...
Yeah, it'll be like, Mom, you don't need me to... Like, for example, like, let's say she needs something fixing in the house. She'll be like, oh, Jen, can you call the housing... Mom, why can't you call them? I'm not going to be here forever. It'll be like little things like that. Or, like, if it's... I don't know, or I'll be like, oh, you know, like... Henok and Ellie can do it because they're grown now. They can do this. They can clean the house. They can whatever. But they just completely disregard it. And it's just like, well, at this point, sometimes I either don't do something or I just do the thing that I want to do. If I've said something, put something in place, it just gets disregarded.
Now that you're saying this, I'm sort of reminded of a few things because I'm trying to think, have I ever said anything? I have. Like, sometimes I'll write to my mom and say to my mom, like, I don't need to send your emails. You're fully capable. You have like 4 degrees. You're a doctor. Why do you need me to send emails and send text messages to your friend? What am I texting your friends for? She's like, tell them I don't want to come out. I'm then typing. Mom doesn't want... Why am I doing that? You text me when you're out. It's like all of a sudden when she sees me, it's like, oh...
Yeah. Oh, Jen, my eyelashes, my hand
doesn't function anymore. So she'll make certain comments like, she'll be like, I don't know what I'll do without you in this house. You know, you can literally survive. You'll be okay. You genuinely will be okay.
For the first 18 years of your life, you were fine without me.
Oh, yours is 18?
Yeah.
Mine's 24. Like, she will be okay.
Yeah.
So when she's saying, I'm thinking, Mom, I know what you're doing, you know. This is called manipulation. I think I even told her yesterday, like, Mom, you're quite manipulative.
No,
like,
they are.
She's like, no, I'm not. I was like, yes, you are. Like, you say certain things and you act like you can't do them, but you can. So I know what you mean. Like, I've literally told her, like, Mom, I literally don't need to send emails for you. I don't need to do all of these things. You can do them. Does she care?
Favour, I'm actually tired.
Whilst I'm saying, she's asking to do more. She's like, okay, yeah. Can you message Sandra and tell her, oh, can you message Rebecca? No, tell Rebecca that she used to give me that. I'm tired of her. I'm tired waiting for her. It's between... And I'm like, well, hold on. I'm literally ranting about the fact that I feel like you're not... You keep asking...
You're just using me.
Literally,
Yeah, you're using me.
And you look at you here. You're still asking to do stuff whilst I'm ranting. So it's true. I think they actually disregard.
And the thing is, because especially like I do it more with my mum because my dad, he'll come in this year and come out the other year.
Is there any point? What English?
I'm actually tired, Favour. Like, I genuinely just can't be bothered anymore. I'm just like, just wait till I leave the house in it because I can't be bothered. But with my mum, especially if she knows that she's done this in the past, I've spoken to her about it, and she still wants me to think, she'll go like, Genevieve, darling. Genevieve, what?
Leave me alone.
Genevieve, what? Please, I'm tired. Like, I've seen you paint your own nails. You don't need me to paint your nails.
It's the fact that I know she messages me and sends me a voice note. So when she's outside the house,
she knows.
And when she's working, she has to send emails. It's like, as soon as she sees me, it's like I can't do anything.
Like, on her, she'll be like, oh, Jen, you know, on the iPad, I can't seem to get onto the thing to top up the gas and electric. I'm like, Mom, because every time I go inside, the price is outside. Mom, you don't need the price to shop. Just put this amount, put your card details. She's like, no, but Genevieve, every single time, can you call Eon and tell them that my iPad is not showing the screen? I'm like, Mom, you don't even have to worry about it. Just top up and you'll be fine.
Yeah. So I do get that, but boundaries is very, very difficult to put boundaries in place when you live with the people. Yeah. Even with anyone, friends, family, whoever it is, when you're physically always in contact with the person, the boundaries are going to be a bit more difficult. Yeah. So I guess like when I was at uni, it was a lot easier for me to put boundaries in place. Like literally sometimes I literally wouldn't pick up the call. What are they going to do to me? If I know that, because you can tell when the call is coming from an angle of they want to tell you off about something or whatever it is. So it's like, it depends, but it's hard, man. When you physically live with your parents, it's so difficult to place boundaries.
Is there anything you simply can't say no to?
I can never say no to.
Mm-hmm. That no matter, even if you protest, you know that at the end you'll still do it, or whatever it is that you just can't say no to. Wait, does that make sense? Yeah,
it does make sense. You give yours, because I genuinely can't think of anything.
I was hoping you'd come up with the answer first. Is there anything I can't say no to? Because I know that
there's I can always definitely say no.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
I feel like
maybe money.
Oh, I can say no to money. Are you mad? I can say no to money.
I feel like I can say no to it, but in the end, because of me knowing how I am, I'll be like, oh my God, I feel guilty. Especially if I know I've got the money. Because I feel like...
I can say no to money. But I feel like the only time I wouldn't be able to say no to money is when it involves someone's life or it's something that they need. So if it's like, oh, I want to get
I'm talking about family, by the way.
So?
Oh, carry on.
Yeah, family or no family. Am I your bank? What? Did they write? Am I Barclays? No. So if it's like something to do with like that I can tell this is something that they need or like an emergency and it's out of their control, then I can't say no. Yeah. But if it's like I want to buy this or I would like to have this, you must be crazy. I'm not giving you that.
Yeah.
What do you think this is?
We're both working.
Money trees. And my tree, the money grows. I'm not giving you nothing.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I think apart from that, like a lot of the things, I'm like, my mom, I'll just be like, Mom, please, like you can do it yourself, like please.
I'm quite like I can say no. Like I think someone was asking me, and they were like, "Oh, are you a people's pleaser?" And I was like, "No, I'm not. I genuinely don't feel like I am because I'm quite like I like to make people comfortable.
Yeah,
and I will go above and beyond if I feel like it will make you feel happy. I can admit to that." But then if I feel like, if I've weighed the options and I can see that I'm suffering.
For who? Who are you?
Genuinely feel like I'm suffering and I can't see any reward from that suffering and it's all benefiting you, then I would say no. Yeah. Because sometimes like things like, for example, I have a friend that wanted to go on holiday and I said to her, at that point I wanted to go on holiday, I didn't have the finances for it because it was like last minute, literally a week. She messaged me a week. It's like, let's go on holiday next week. I'm like,
wow.
That's how we planned it. Yeah. I'm like, yo, this whole month this was not on my mind. This was not on my. I can't just up and just go. And she's like, no, please. And she's been going through a lot and she really needed to go. And I was like, oh my goodness, man. Okay, because you need it, then I don't mind, I would come. But that's the only, do you know what I mean? Especially like, but I saw me benefiting because I'm like, I'm actually traveling. So I wouldn't suffer for no reason, say yes for the sake of saying yes. No.
Yeah.
If I genuinely feel like there's nothing benefiting me, it might sound selfish, but it's the truth. Like,
no, it's true.
If I don't see any benefit to myself in that situation, I'm not saying yes. Like, no. So I don't think I'm,
Yeah, this is no. Yeah.
I can say no easily.
Boldly, yeah.
With no. I
feel like with my dad, can I say no as easily? Not really. Because the thing is with my dad, you're just exhausted. By the end of it, you just like, you know what, I might as well, because with this man, you can't win. So I feel like with my dad, it's a little bit harder for me to say no to him because he comes in with the like, oh, I'm the man of the house, you're the daughter. How can you say no to me? And I do, you do.
Yeah. Oh my God.
So
your dad would hate me.
Favor.
Because I'll start singing the no. But
the thing is though, I feel like even though I haven't verbally said it to him, I feel like through my actions I've shown it. So there's like, he doesn't bother me.
Okay.
Like, he doesn't bother me.
Because he knows you're not going to do it.
Okay,
that's the same thing then. Because saying no for action, if you're saying no, you can say no in different ways. It doesn't always have to be verbal. But there's certain situations where you need to say verbally.
I know.
Just say no. Because sometimes actions, people are just, they're seeing and they're just choosing to ignore it. Like, they can see the no. Yeah. They're like, nah. It's like, ooh, it should just remind me of something. People that are persistent, let's say they like somebody, and they're persistent with the person, and the person's action is showing you that they're not interested, and you can see by this girl or this boy is literally not speaking to you all the time. They avoid you. They do they mind their own business, and yeah, these people are still waiting for now. But he hasn't told me that he doesn't like me. Yeah, I feel like it does. Sometimes you need to say no. I had to learn that the hard way. I'm like, I have to physically say, you know what? Because I hate, do you know what I hate in my life, yeah? I hate awkwardness. I hate confrontation. I hate having to be like, let me be honest. That's the ick. Honest about what? I'm running. So, but I've had to learn that sometimes you have to be verbally and be straightforward to people and tell them no. Yeah. Like, it hurts. Actions. People can literally choose to ignore every action you're giving because they want to see. People see what they want to see. You know that, right? So you can be giving actions and they're like, oh, but she means this. Yeah. That's what she means. You know what? I think that day she was just tired. Like, yeah. She just had a long week. You know what I mean?
You just start justifying
and
things.
she was a bit busy. That moment, she was. That's why when she ignored me, she was busy. I was like, brother. At least you
How
don't want
much
to.
more can
What do you
I
want me to
do?
do? So you have to actually say no.
But
like,
sometimes some people you say no, they're like, nah, I shouldn't mean that.
no, of course, but at least you know you've done all you can.
Yeah.
Because sometimes most people tend to like lean towards the being physically saying no physically and not saying it verbally, because a lot of people find it awkward and hard to say no. You know, no is very difficult, which is why some people, you have a lot of friends where there's always that one person people are like, you go and say it, because they know that person doesn't feel. Because when you say no, you feel bad.
Yeah.
No matter what it is, even though you know you're justified, most of the time when we say no, we just feel there's something in you that just feels like, oh,
yeah,
like, ooh, even though you know, like, no, I have every right to say no, but maybe not everybody. But for me, every time I say no, I always kind of feel bad, but it doesn't stop me from saying no. I still say it, but you do feel bad, and it's like most times we try to avoid that. Because even me, I do try to avoid it, because I'm like, if I can avoid that feeling, if I can do it, I'll just say yes. But I've had to learn, like, in this life, yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do, man.
Yeah.
What are you about to say?
It's alright.
No!
Okay.
No! What are you about to say? Say it. Say it. Say it.
She's actually so annoying.
Say it.
Can I have my phone back?
No, you're not having it on
we
the
need to
phone,
carry on with the conversation.
Say what you're about to say.
I was just going to say...
This is transparent and honest. That's very disappointing.
I'm trying to work on being hot and mysterious.
Oh, God.
So I don't tell people.
Say what you're about to say, man.
I was just going to say, yeah, I agree with you.
That's a lie.
Can I have my phone,
No,
please?
you're not having your phone until you say what you're about to say.
Why are you making me sound like a monkey?
That's how you laugh.
No, it's not. That's a bit racist, isn't it?
I'm sorry.
You basically call me the N-word.
See, people are mad. Mad people everywhere. Hey, you're actually mad. You went from monkey to anyone. No!
I was just going to say, sometimes, like, just say it.
That's what you were going to say?
Yeah, just say it.
God is watching you.
No, I'm being serious. Like, some people just need to hear that no, innit?
That's what you wanted to say?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't believe you, but alright.
No, I'm being dead serious. I was going to say that. Like, some people literally need to hear that no.
Yeah.
So you're doing them a favour. But something you wish you had done earlier in terms of, like, setting boundaries and stuff.
Say that again.
Something you wish that you had done earlier when it comes to setting boundaries.
Oh, being able to say no.
Yeah.
That's it, literally. Like, from early. Because, not going to lie, before, there was a point where I did struggle with that. But I still did it. But it wasn't as frequent as I would have wanted it to be. But, yeah, being able to be comfortable with knowing that at the end of the day, you have to be selfish sometimes, man.
100%.
Because most people are selfish anyway. And people would literally lynch off someone that's selfless. It looks like you're a nice person, but people will take advantage of that all the time if you don't set boundaries. Because you can be nice and still set boundaries. Jesus set boundaries. And he was a lovely person. Jesus was perfect. But he also set boundaries. Everybody has to set boundaries. Like, because people will literally take advantage. Everybody knows that this person says yes all the time and they will go to you. It's an actual thing.
Yeah.
I like, as I'm talking about this, I have people that I can literally think of that they're like the go-to person. It sounds nice, but then who's always helping them? Who goes for them? Who's actually there for them?
And do they feel like they can go to people and ask? Yeah.
Being a go-to person is all nice and fun. Is nice, yeah. But then when you need help, then you realize people don't care.
100%.
So yeah, man. So if I was able to say no earlier, then I'll be, yeah. I
think for me, it would. I guess it's sort of similar to saying no, but just like accepting things.
Okay.
Just like when I say accepting things, I feel like I wish I had stopped accepting certain things earlier. Like, I stopped accepting people taking advantage of me. Like, just accepting that, oh, this is just how it's meant to be. And I should just accept it when it's like, no, like, something, you need to do something. So I think that is, hey,
accepting things and like, you mean accepting situations for what it is, or?
No, I mean accepting situations as in like.
Is that my neighbour's dog? Are you crazy?
Sir, we are recording. Rude. In terms of like, rather than just being like, okay, this person is treating me this way or they're taking advantage of me, and accepting that, like being like, well, no, I shouldn't accept this because it's not right. Just kind of letting things just
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was definitely Genevieve. Yeah.
That's all.
You let things slide all the time.
I do.
And it's like, it's not all the time. Sometimes put you first, man.
I should.
And stand for yourself.
I should, but that's what I had, to be fair.
That's good.
Nice and short and sweet. I do have your quiz, by the way. Don't think I forgot.
What is a quiz?
Remember you said the trivia thing? We're going to do it every week.
Okay. Yeah.
Are you okay?
What? Scared? Who's that? What?
But before we do that, I thought let's be cute and wholesome, because that's the vibe. I want to be hot, mysterious, and wholesome.
Okay.
I think I've got hot 70%, still working on it. Mysterious 10%, I'm not mysterious at all. And wholesome, I think I'm 100% on wholesome.
Stop moving this line.
I'm so sorry, I can't. So, obviously, we are literally in the middle of June, and we are literally in the middle of the year. So I thought, why not list 3 things that we are grateful for that has happened so far in the year. Just anything we're grateful for, something that we're happy that has happened, whatever you want to say. The floor is yours.
Why didn't you just tell me this before we started recording?
I'm putting you on the spot. Spontaneous.
Yeah, but I can't.
Spontaneity.
That's not even a word.
Spontaneous.
That's not a word.
Sparkle. Spontaneous.
Now you're just speaking gibberish.
Spontaneous.
Yeah, but okay. Mm-hmm. But that's 3. Like, if you said one thing, like,
okay, 1.
Okay, calm down.
God, you're ruining my plan favor.
Okay, one thing that I can say that I'm grateful for. Does it have to be? I don't know.
Anything, literally anything.
Can it be like a situation, story?
Anything.
Okay, I could. Let me think. One thing I'm grateful for. I'm grateful that I went on holiday.
There we go.
Because I've been saying I wanted to go on holiday for like 3 years, especially when coronavirus started. Mm-hmm. It really, really made me... I was a bit upset, not because I was indoors, because I love being indoors, but I was upset because I knew I couldn't travel. Mm-hmm. And I was like, are you serious? Like, traveling, I love traveling. Like, that's literally my thing. I just felt caged. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to be in this boring, dirty, stinking England for... What 3 years? Smelling. Anyways, I'm joking. I love England.
It is a little bit smelly. Certain areas you walk past, you feel, whoa,
it stinks, man.
Anyways,
wow. So, it's supposed to be wholesome.
Wholesome.
So yes, I'm very grateful because honestly, I genuinely feel like traveling gives you a new perspective. Mm-hmm. It's needed. At least guys travel, even if it's traveling to a different city. It's nice to see something outside your usual norm. Something you're not used to seeing. Like it just opens your mindset to see that the world is actually a very big place. Mm-hmm. The world is bigger than what you usually see every day, your boss, like the normal stuff you see every day, like the cars, the people. Mm-hmm. When you travel out, you meet people with different accents, different languages, attitude, behavior. You smell different air, environment. So it's nice. Like honestly, so I'm grateful for that. Genuinely, that's something I'm so happy eventually happened. But yeah, that's mine.
Congratulations. Can I just say, Favour looks gorgeous today. She actually looks very pretty.
Thanks.
When was the last time you said I looked pretty, Favour?
You can't force. That's not how it works.
No, I am genuine with how pretty you look. But I'm trying to think. When was the last time you said I was pretty?
I say that all the time. I say you look nice. That's what I mean.
I didn't hear it today, so.
Okay, Jen, you look nice.
I know. Forget it.
I did say you look nice. I didn't. Oh, I didn't.
No.
Because I think about you do. Yeah, you look nice all the time. You're natural beauty. Jen doesn't wear makeup, you know. She wears this. Jen's makeup is mascara and blush. Can you imagine what kind of nonsense B-Tech makeup is that? She wears B-Tech. People tell me, makeup. With boldness, you know. With boldness. Makeup. What's the makeup? Blush and mascara. Get out. I don't want to see that. What kind of nonsense? Do you know how embarrassing that is?
So what am I meant to call it?
You're wearing nothing. This is natural. So Jen is more of a natural babe and she looks nice every time. So I didn't tell you because you're obviously comfortable with yourself. Whereas me,
no, but Favour, like, oh God, your skin is nice. Mm-hmm. Like you had problems with your skin before. That's cleared.
I know. Not honestly, guys.
That's clear.
It's marginal. I actually had like people don't actually know even when I had the tan. I was even saying to my mom yesterday. I'm like, the tan actually evened out my skin tone even more because I can literally before I had like some areas of my face lighter than my. So I'm like, I don't know if I want the tan to go. So I might go outside and do this. every day. Like rest of my body, I don't really want the tan.
Yeah,
it looks a bit weird. But my face, I like the tan on my face.
No, I actually like it when black people tan. I think
it's nice,
gorgeous.
Like we look like golden.
We do.
So what was the one thing you're grateful about?
I actually had 3, but I'm just gonna say 1.
No, say 3 though. I'm different because I genuinely can't think of anything else.
You can't even say me. Rotted.
That's not this year though. That doesn't make any sense.
That's not this year. Favour, you're actually so cute.
Oh my days.
No, Favour.
Let go, man! I can't deal with... this is the cringe level right now, guys. I'm trying my best to maintain sanity.
You know what I genuinely don't know how I function on a day-to-day basis because the lack of affection that
you not receive.
I don't know how I haven't gotten mad.
If I'm being honest though, I feel like you genuinely feel like you're affectionate more than you actually are. You're not. I realise you can't even hug. Simple hug, Jeffy's doing this. Jeffy, you can't hug. I've seen you. I'm like, for a person that screams affectionate every single time.
No, you know what it is? Because I feel like the other, like for example, you're not affectionate, so I feel like when we hug, you don't want to hug me. What? So I'm just like,
I had to tell this girl, Genevieve, hug me. I'm saying hello to you. Like, what is this? She's like, I think you know what? I'm saying hello. That's literally basic. It's not even. It's not. I'm not saying what. It's just I'm literally greeting you.
Okay, I'll hug you properly next time.
No, don't hug me. I don't want your rubbish hug.
I need affection.
Okay.
But no, the 3 things, I was literally thinking about this in the toilet at work.
And you had to be specific about the toilet.
100%. There was 3 stalls. I was in the middle one. I just finished paying, bottom of my trousers. And then I was like, the first thing, I can't even remember. No, the first thing is the podcast. I'm grateful for the podcast.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Yeah.
That's you can even think of that. Wow.
Because... to me, do you know, genuinely, it feels like we've been doing this for so long.
Because we do it...
I keep forgetting that we started at the end of January.
Yeah.
Do you know how mad that is? Like, just genuinely feel like... I feel like I've been... Anyways, carry on. Let me know. This is your moment.
Yeah, the podcast, I feel like it's forced me to leave my house a lot more. It's been an outlet for me just to express myself.
Yeah.
And you just learn things, don't you? I feel like...
And it's made us be more creative with our friendship as well. Because now we're doing more stuff. Like, we've actually done more than we've done in 14 years.
It's actually mad. It's actually mad.
We needed a podcast to push us out. Me and Jen have lived in Birmingham together. We don't live too far.
There was a point where we were literally living 5 minutes away from each other.
Yeah. No, we actually did stuff then though. We would go to town. Don't know if you remember. Once in a while.
Oh yeah. Yeah. No, but that's because we also had school.
Yeah.
So we saw each other every day anyway. No, you'll be like, I come to Favour's store, we go to school.
Scratch that anyway.
But yeah, I feel like the podcast is something I'm extremely grateful for. It's allowed me to just be a bit more expressive. It's allowed me to start conversations with people because before I wouldn't know how to say. And I'm like, yeah, I have a podcast. Like, oh my god, that's amazing. So yeah, second thing is there was something I can't remember. Oh yeah, my job, because I entered this year with the job, which I like. It's great. And being broke is not the one. So yeah, I'm quite grateful for my job. I like the people. It's pretty chill, pretty decent. And how can I say this without sounding bad?
Just say it, man.
I'm grateful. I mean, I'll always be grateful for God, but I feel like since committing myself to going to church, He's done more for me in the past 6 months than He's ever done for me in my. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Like a lot. He's done a lot for me in the past 6 months than my entire 24 years before that I've been alive. So I'll probably say that as well. Like I'm grateful for the fact that rather than running away from the voice in my head that's saying like commit to it. Yeah, I'm grateful for the fact that I've just stuck through it and I've seen literally like in just
you've seen growth basically, growth in yourself, growth in your relationship, and all that stuff. Yeah.
Because even yesterday, just the things, and it's like just things that like you just wouldn't expect to happen, and it happens. Just like wow.
Jen was an evangelist. She's preaching the world out here, man.
I am.
Can you imagine? Who would have thought you would have ever been that type of person that would do that?
You know, and it's so mad because last week I had a girl. First love. If you are no, because
I think it's time to go, mate. Bye. I'm sick and tired. I don't care if anyone's watching first. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. It's going to stop it. It's too. You're actually harassing people.
Like I was at the bus stop, and because I saw her talking, I thought, oh, maybe like they know each other. She comes up to me. You know what?
I'm so sorry. First love, I just thought, I can't bother
At
anymore.
first, I thought she was trying to recruit me for work because she said, "Oh, hi. Oh, do you go to uni? Are you a student? Okay, what do you do for work?" And you know how Katani was fake. She said to me, "What do you do for work as a project assistant?" "Okay, where do you work?" No, she's like, "Wow, where do you work? Erdington." "Wow, what's wow about Erdington?"
Wow.
I was like, I was literally looking at her like, what is wrong with you? So I thought she was trying to recruit me for work. Then she's like, "I just want to let you know that Jesus loves you." I said, "Amen." I was agreeing with her. But she was just like, "Do you want to, like, should we start praying here?" I said, "Oh, I don't know.
That's not even that bad though. Like, the issue is not, it's not about, like, I think, because if people hear me, they probably think, "Oh my gosh, that's not a nice thing to say." But the thing is, the gospel is not by force. And if someone has told you they go to a church, why are you trying to recruit them into your church? That's going against the gospel. The gospel is not about who comes to whose church or not. If they're going to a church, we're all in the same kingdom, are we not?
Exactly, yeah.
Isn't that the whole purpose, to get people into the kingdom of Christ? Is it about the specific church that they go to? That's not the point.
I didn't even let her get to the invitation. She was like, "Oh, so do you go to?" I said, "Yeah, I go to church. It's in so and so." And she's like, "Oh, okay. How far away is that for you?" I made up a lie. I said, "Oh, it's only 10 minutes. It's half an hour." She's like, "Oh, okay. I said, "No, it's fine. Thank you."
Yeah, like it's weird when you, like, if someone's saying to you, I'm happy in my church," and you're like, "Okay, do you want to?" No, that it should end there.
Yeah,
it shouldn't go further.
And and if the person literally says to you, I'm a follower of Christ," and you should be like, "Oh my God, that's so great." You know, you don't need to.
No, it's okay, because some people are followers of Christ and they're looking for places to go and worship. The difference, this is my biggest issue, is the fact that they recruit people from different churches. That doesn't make sense to me. You can recruit someone that's looking for a church, or someone that's looking to grow in their faith, that hasn't been established anywhere. That's fine. But recruiting church members, how does that make sense? That goes against everything. You're meant to go and win souls. You're not winning the soul from a different church unless the person has expressed that they are not comfortable, or they feel like they're lacking something in the church they go to. If they haven't expressed that, this is more like you just want to have numbers.
Yeah,
that's nothing to do with soul winning. That's literally numbers. Like, I'm not gonna lie.
It's not the one.
It's not really. Is it giving?
It's not giving.
It's not giving.
It's really not giving what it's meant to be giving.
But to be fair, one thing I would say, I do love their drive. I love their passion. I love their excitement. I love the confidence and the boldness that they're able to have, because it's not easy to go out in the public and talk about Jesus. It's not easy.
The thing is, it's not even that, you know. For me, it's just because obviously she was at the bus stop. Like, people have come from school, from work, they're tired, and you can probably tell, like, some people just don't want to be talked to. But the fact that you still keep pushing to talk to them, I think
that's fine though.
Yeah.
That's also fine, because it's like, that's what people do in sales. Like, in the world, people use that method for sales. Like, you keep pushing. That's the only way. Because sometimes people initially can come across as, "Oh, I don't want to talk to you." The more you push, and then sometimes they let their guard down, and they really open up about something that is deep, and you be like, "Whoa,
I just wanted to say this thing."
So honestly, that's one of my issue. That, to me, when I see especially young people do that, I'm like, honestly, it's actually amazing. Like, I would like rate you for that. It's actually amazing what they're doing. It's just what some people do within that I just don't understand. That's my only issue.
My thing about like youth churches that go out and, like, you know, try to recruit, whatever you want to call it, to bring people into the church, whatever, is the one that if they ask me for my number, I run. If they ask me for my number, I will say, I remember one time, I imagine I was with anyway, I'm not going to say. So imagine the girl was like, "Oh, okay," she gave me the leaflet. She said, "Okay, well, can I just have your number?" So, like, I said, "It's okay." And I was like, I don't really give my number out to people that I don't really know, I'm not familiar with. So, I mean, I've got your address on the thing, so it's fine. Favour, the look of disgust and shock she gave me because I didn't give her number. I said, "Darling, it's not that deep.
I don't have to use my privacy."
Like, she was just like, and I was like, sorry,
that's the thing, is that,
I don't give it out to people I don't know.
Like I said before, the gospel is not by force.
It's really
like,
not.
We don't have to do, like, we can be, we're vessels. God is using us to speak the word. And that's it. The gospel can actually do what it needs to do.
100%.
Like, you don't need to force anybody, because if someone's hearing the truth and they're still not convinced, it's not your duty to now convince them to love Christ. Loving Christ is a personal decision. The person would want to love Christ and when they want to love Christ. Your only job is to make sure they've heard about Christ, because a lot of people don't actually know about Christ. So once they've heard about him, you can't now force them to like him.
And God will do his will, man.
That's where the Holy Spirit comes in. The Holy Spirit will do the rest. Just make sure you spoke about him and you can suggest your church, that's fine. But if the person doesn't seem interested,
let it go. Literally, let it go.
Just leave it.
Let it go.
But yeah.
Those are the things I'm grateful for. My job, the podcast, and what God has done for me.
I'm grateful for the podcast as well, because I feel like people are starting to see me in a different light. And I find that really weird why people don't... I genuinely feel like in person, I'm exactly the same. So when people say stuff like this, I'm like, it is what it is. Sometimes you don't see yourself. Like, you don't see what people are seeing.
And obviously, our dynamic is different compared to people.
Yeah, because I'm like, people keep saying to me, oh my God, I'm seeing a different side of him. I'm like, in my head, I'm thinking, this is me. I'm always like this. But now I'm starting to realize sometimes, like you just mentioned, like the way you relate with certain people is not how people are going to see. Anyways, I'm grateful that people are starting to see this side of me and people are more comfortable to talk to me.
This is real.
I love that. I love having a good chat with anyone. Like, if you see me out, talk to me. I don't mind.
Now. Gonna let the light shine on me.
Anyways, I love this podcast, guys. It's just...
There's no way to hold
it makes my heart warm.
No more.
Okay, it's all right. I beg.
Okay, are you ready for your trivia test?
No, but
I think you should be.
Let's go. Let's do it. No, but honestly, don't ask me questions that are too difficult, though, because that's not fair.
You asked me a stupid question like, oh...
Excuse me?
Exactly.
Why do you have a note? Oh, you're so extra, man.
No, this is my work notebook. I said I haven't thought of trivia questions.
How many did you have? 10.
You gave me 10 last week.
Days.
No, why are you acting so short favour?
Yeah,
you gave me 10. You set the standard for this.
Well, hold on. You don't have to do what I do. You're your own person.
You know what?
You can be independent.
We're meant to be inspiration for each other.
No. I'm not your inspiration.
I'm inspired by you.
No, don't be.
Every single day, I look at you, I'm like, wow, I want to be like a couple.
No, don't
Anyway, first question, darling.
Mm-hmm.
Which country produces the most coffee?
Jesus Christ. I'm finished. That's how... Bye, guys. Is there any...
Go
coffee?
On. Yeah.
Okay, am I allowed to have hints? Is it an African country or a European country?
No, neither of those.
My goodness, what a flip.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? Mm-hmm. Neither of those.
Well, what European country even produces coffee?
So it's not Africa or Europe?
No.
My goodness.
That's the only thing I'm giving you, sorry.
India. They love their tea though.
But yeah, that's tea. So... Okay, you want the answer?
Yeah, what's that?
Brazil.
What a flip. How would I have known that?
I think there's Brazilian coffee. There's a lot of...
I didn't know that.
Like chocolate is one... I think Brazil chocolate.
No,
Brazil.
I didn't know that, no.
What colour...
This is so bad.
What colour is a giraffe's tongue?
What? Isn't it grey?
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
You final answer?
Yeah.
It's actually blue or black. Look at a giraffe, their tongues are just dark.
Yeah, it's grey black. Give me
no,
that
not grey.
Yeah, grey black.
No.
It's grey black, man. It's the same thing, black. They're all the same shades.
Okay. On average...
I got that point.
On average, how long does it take for food to pass through the human body?
What are these questions, man?
Exactly.
On average, as in like, what?
On average. How long... You know the jollof rice you had earlier? How long is it going to take for it to really pass through your body until you go to the toilet and go, what?
I'm going to say it's for around 2 hours. I don't know.
Is that your final answer?
Yes, I'm wrong. Yeah.
53
hours.
Yeah.
What? These questions are stupid.
They're not stupid. I think they're pretty smart.
Anyways, carry on.
Which country owns every panda in the world?
See, like, why are you doing this? What is that?
The thing is, these are so obvious.
Panda!
I'm going to give you a hint. Whenever you think of panda, what country immediately do you associate it with?
China?
Yeah.
Is that the answer?
It's not that hard, Favour.
Yeah, but panda!
So?
Okay, that's it, yeah.
You've got 1 point.
I got 2 points. Grey is part of black. Is it perspective? It's how you see.
What does PhD stand for? You said your mum is got...
Am I my mum? Two different people.
What does PhD stand for?
I don't know.
Guess. Anything that comes to your mind.
I'm just making things up now.
Okay.
Professor something. Professional health. I don't know. I have no idea.
Is that your final answer?
I don't know. I don't have an answer. I don't have an answer. There's no final answer here. I have no answer.
Doctor of Philosophy.
Huh?
A Doctor of Philosophy.
PhD stands for Doctor of Philosophy.
Yeah.
PhD. PhD.
Go ask you.
Okay.
Okay. What?
I thought you meant like what's the each like what's P and it was H.
No.
Okay, that's what.
Doctor of Philosophy. What movie has the best-selling soundtrack of all time?
Lion King.
Is that your final answer?
No, it's not, innit? Leave me alone. Stop saying that. Can you stop asking me that question? Can you stop it? Because you're really annoying me.
Sorry.
Like, your final answer. No, I don't know what my final answer is. I'm just trying to guess. Titanic.
Is that your final answer?
Soundtrack.
Yeah.
Titanic.
Okay. It's The Bodyguard, actually.
What's that?
And
What's that?
I will always love you.
What the heck is Bodyguard? What's Bodyguard?
It's the one with Whitney Houston. She's a singer, and the bodyguard, they fall in love, and he's like protecting, and I think he gets shot or something. You'll have heard of it. Like, if you see a clip, you'll know. It's the one that goes, and
I don't care anymore, man.
Oh, wait, is that Titanic or The Bodyguard? And no, it's Whitney Houston, isn't it? Yeah, The Bodyguard. It's even got a musical.
Can you check on your phone? Because at this point, your question.
And
What's the song called?
yeah, I Will Always Love You. Will always love you. What's the Titanic one? I was about to sing High School Musical.
Are you alright?
Yeah. And
anyways, moving on.
How many Harry Potter films have been made?
Like, Genevieve, I don't watch Harry Potter.
So just guessing it.
How am I supposed to know these questions? These answers?
Guess.
You're asking me questions that don't make sense.
I never complained when you did mine.
Yeah, because mine were like actually logical like questions.
Okay. Anyway, how many Harry Potter films have been made?
I have no flipping idea. 10.
Can
you give me... Actually, you know what? I gave you clues for yours. No,
okay.
This is really bad.
It's less than 10.
But that's rubbish. I gave you hints for you when you was asking questions.
Fine. Because I'm nice. What's 4 plus 4?
I didn't ask it. Don't give me the answer.
I'm not giving you the answer. If I gave you the answer, I would have said the answer. What's 4 plus 4?
8.
Yeah. Congratulations. You've won a point.
Now you're insulting my intelligence.
Okay. How many people boarded Noah's Ark?
I don't know.
Christian girl.
You didn't even know that flipping answer until you
No, I did.
No, you didn't.
I did.
No, you didn't. I don't know.
Okay, think about this. He had his wife and him. And he had his sons.
Okay.
Yeah.
People. Because there's a lot of animals, but there was less
I literally said how many people boarded.
Yeah, I'm just making sense. So it's making sense to me now. So it was him, his wife. How many sons did they have again?
I'm trying to calculate to myself. That's 2. Okay.
How many sons?
No, he didn't. Wait, that doesn't make... Wait, let me... 1 second. I think someone snuck on that boat, you know. Hey, 1 second. Okay. He had 3 sons.
So, there were 6 people in the Noah's Ark.
She's a fake Christian.
There were 7 people.
Is that your final answer?
People? You talking about this him and his wife and his kids and... I don't know.
Is that your final answer? 7?
Yeah.
It's actually 8 because his sons had wives, remember?
Oh my goodness, okay.
You don't remember? No. Remember, Noah wasn't a young lad, you know. He was grown.
Why is he having wives for, man? Why are they having wives? You're about to die, you're bringing wives. You need probably... You have...
They need the comfort, favor. They had to reproduce somehow.
You need to sort your priorities out.
They had to reproduce.
You need to sort your priorities out, Noah. Why do you have wives with you on a...
So how else are they going to reproduce? How else would we be alive if it wasn't for Noah and his
next question, please.
How do you say Merry Christmas in Spanish? I feel like you know this one.
What the flip?
You know it because you've said it to me before. Na 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 na.
Oh, wait. Feliz Navidad.
Hey, okay.
As a Spanish babe that I am.
She's been to Spain once, guys. I lived there for 5 years. In what year did the Titanic sink? Yes, the Titanic. What year did it sink? In the...
1996. That's my birth year. I don't know.
Think of the movie Titanic.
Yeah.
How were the people dressed? They weren't dressed like 1996.
They were old, innit?
Yeah. Okay, I'll give you a clue. It was either during World War One or World War Two. One of those dates.
1940. I don't know, I'm just making things up. 1920.
You want your final answer?
Yeah, it's my final answer.
1912. I didn't even know when the wars happened. I'm not going to lie to you, mate. I don't know if it was 1908. I have a bonus question for you. This is going to test our friendship. What are Genevieve's favourite K-pop groups? There's 2. No, if you don't know this, I feel like we have to break up.
Let me go and type K-pop and see their names.
Okay, remember when we went to Blackpool and
Can you let me find my answers?
I'm trying to remember. Remember when we went to Blackpool and I showed you those K-pop groups?
Yeah, I know. K-pop groups. My goodness. You like BTS?
No, no.
And you like Blackpink?
No, I like Blackpink, but no, they're not my favourite.
Then I think you don't know what you like.
You literally just scrolled past it.
Oh. Wonder Girls.
Think about the videos that I showed you.
Jen, what
Go
was
to
the videos?
YouTube.
You like Blackpink?
No, they're not my favourite.
You like Girls' Generation? You like Twice?
Twice!
Jesus Christ.
Twice? I love Twice. Honestly, that's one.
Yeah, but then how would I know I don't listen to your music.
That's what I meant. If you go to YouTube, you'll know by the music video.
Go to YouTube.
Remember when I showed you?
Yeah, but this is like last year.
It hasn't even been 1 year, Favour.
K-pop. It's not going to bring up the same thing. Look.
Type in K-pop. Enter. K-pop idols who don't fit in. That's a bit cheeky. He released a song. I didn't know that. Okay, you won't. Yeah, you wouldn't know.
Exactly.
Okay, guess the other one.
I don't know. I don't. These questions, man. Okay, let me go through all the list.
Look at the pictures and remember.
It's got 7. It's got 7.
No.
Here it is.
It's actually not.
Okay, let me go through it. It's Monster X.
No, not really.
Block B.
Oh, no.
Shiny.
Oh, I love Shiny, but
XID.
XID. No. They've got good songs.
Stray Kids.
You've already passed them.
Shiny.
Go back upstairs.
Big Bang.
Oh, no.
Red Velvet.
Oh, I love them.
Super Junior.
No. Oh, no.
XO.
Oh, no.
Blackpink.
You've already said Blackpink.
I've said Super Junior.
Ew, no. You've already said them.
It's ITZY.
ITZY, no.
Jen, you said I scrolled back up.
Go back. Yeah, you're almost there.
4 minutes.
No, go back upstairs again.
This is up.
17. I like 17.
17.
17 right here.
Your questions are so dead.
Okay, let's see how many. It's not looking good, bruv. It's not looking good. You got 1. 1, 2. You got 2.
That's a lie.
Are you not ashamed?
No, it's a lie. That's a lie. That's actually a lie.
Are you not ashamed? Okay,
one.
if I give you this one. No, it was this one that you got.
So 1.
You got 3. You didn't get Brazil.
No, I didn't get 1. I got 1.
You got 3.
That
one, because I gave you the answer.
2.
No, I gave you the answer to this one, not that one. So that's 2 and 3.
3. Damn. China?
Yeah.
Liar. No. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get out, man. Please. Can you imagine this? Trying to downplay my intelligence. I'll never like. You have to stand for yourself in life, guys.
All right. Before we go, I feel like this is mandatory until whatever day ends. A very quick Love Island review. What won this week?
Oh, guys, Ekasu is really giving it.
She is. She said,
she's
I'm actress.
She came to give us drama, but if you're talking about liking her as a person, not gonna lie, I don't like her at all. But I love the fact that she's giving us what we need to see.
And I've been joining Twitter space. So I love it because I love it. She's like, realistically, yeah, she's good entertainment. But if this was outside, you guys would be calling her whore, slut, everything.
That's why I'm detaching. Like detaching myself. I'm realizing in person, I'll actually dislike her. Like her what she's doing doesn't make sense. Just because someone's not giving you attention, you're jumping from every man that comes in.
And my thing is, especially with the couples this year, they're not expressing. Maybe apart from India, but a lot of them aren't expressing. Slow. They're slow, but they're also not expressing how they're feeling. Yeah. They'll go to other people, like he doesn't make effort, I feel like go speak to the person that you're sleeping in bed with.
They're very, very slow. Like I'm not feeling anyone. Like
I feel like
drama wise, I'm loving it. It's funny.
I love it.
But in terms of like romantic couples, I'm like, oh my God, I love you guys, are so cute together. There's not even one person.
There's not. I'm supporting India and Ikenna until Ikenna sorts himself out.
Ikenna needs to come out of his show.
He does. I genuinely think it's a shy thing.
Yeah, because I feel like I don't feel like he's fully realised that he's literally on a TV show that millions of people are watching him.
And everything happens. And that.
There's no time for you to take things slow.
This is not real life talking stage.
It's not even that. There's no time to be friends and get to know each other. You're meant to just jump right in because we need to be convinced that you guys can work. Yeah. This is not real life. This is an experiment. This is not real. No one in real life, do you ever get to live with someone 24 hours every single day and sleep in the same bed? That doesn't happen. So clearly this situation is not real. So you can't use the same method you use outside in the villa. That's the only thing I'm thinking. He needs to step it up, but I guess so, but anyone, I'm not really feeling any couple.
No.
Amber and
Luca,
Dami.
It's not real.
Amber needs to go.
Amber does not. How is he trying to say, oh, we won the game, let me kiss you,
Amber needs to go.
I was Dami.
I like Amber for the girls because she's quite. I like her personality with the girls, but I'm not watching Love Island for her and the girls.
No.
I'm not gonna lie.
And I need them to bring another chocolate queen for Dami because Dami deserves better.
You think
100%?
Yeah.
And I feel like he's trying to make it work. He's like, you know what? Let me try. But Amber's giving him nothing.
If out of my favorite boys, I'll say Dami is probably my top in terms of like guys wise because his personality is he's just chilled. Banging, like I like his personality, but his looks, I don't think I like it.
Really? He's alright.
Nah.
Luca. He's a literal walking red flag.
People love him. I don't know why people love Luca.
I think he's got that cheekiness to him.
Oh, God.
But if we remove that, like, why are you so, like, okay, I understand, like, talking, especially in the villa, like, seeing the girl you coupled up with talking to her ex, I understand it's a mad one. But if you're so... If you have both chosen each other, she's literally said that she's happy that out of all the guys that she's coupled up with, she's shown the most expression with Luca. You don't need to work, but now...
And also, is the fact that it was out of her control. Like, she didn't bring him in. And this is nothing to do... She's just as shocked as you are.
Exactly.
And she's broken up with him for over a year now. She doesn't like him. Like, so they can't actually have any conversations at all.
I'm trying to change... I'm seeing a little something from Gemma, though. I feel like maybe she's, like... If she could, maybe outside they'd probably get back together.
Nah, man, I don't
You don't see
so.
it?
No, I think, nah.
Who else is there? Paige I feel like Paige is like the new Hugo. Or Dr. Alex. The one that everyone's like, oh yeah. But then they don't really like her.
Yeah.
But she's a lovely girl.
Paige is stunning.
She is a gorgeous girl.
I really like Paige.
Who else is there? Who else is there? There's nobody else. Everyone else is boring.
Yeah, Tasha.
I don't like her. She's too wishy-washy.
She's like, when people get too close to me, I drift away, get up, go home. Start packing your bags and go home.
How is it?
One day, no, I think we should, honestly, we should chill out. Next day, she's like, no, I really feel like I'm really getting comfortable with you. I'm getting comfortable. She literally said, people... And another time she'll be like, no, we need to just tone it down a bit. Make up your mind.
People were literally saying her longest relationship has been 5 months. So this should not be a surprise to us.
But she needs to make up her mind. Imagine, how do you go from doing stuff with him in the night before in his bedroom to come and say to someone else saying, we're just taking things slow. How was I taking things slow? You're the only girl that's done stuff with a guy and you're taking things slow. What? I don't know. Yeah.
I don't know if I could do that, you know.
Yeah. Who else is there that we can talk about?
Davide.
He needs to go home too. Actually, no, I like Davide.
I actually like him.
And for entertainment, I like him. But his personality is starting to grow on me.
You know what I think he is, yeah? I feel like he had a physical attraction with Ekin-Su, but because of how full on she is, he does not like that.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is.
One thing I like about Davide, he's not trying to be funny, but he's funny. Like, he's not one of those people like proper like, yeah, man. No, it's just always like making jokes.
Yeah.
He literally just talks and you just laugh.
I remember
the things that he says.
They did the chant. She was like, "Girls, get ready for the ride of your life." I said, "Wow, them R's really be rolling."
Yeah, like
wow.
It's just when he's just being himself. His personality is starting to grow on me. Like, I actually do like his. If he goes, I'll be like, oh my gosh, it's a bit boring.
Yeah.
So I do like Davide actually. Yeah, I like Davide.
I'm not gonna lie. I have a crush on Kenny, you know.
I could tell because we was like, can I just
no,
shy?
like number one, there was a picture of before those two. Hey, have you seen? You know that new guy Remy? Mm-hmm. Anyway, have you seen the way that he? Oh, you're not on Twitter.
I've seen the videos. Yeah, of him doing and him rapping. Then the cringe level when they said drop some bars. As a reasonable human being, you know it's a trap. It's a trap. Yeah, the man goes, she said, okay, you want bars?
And then he forgot. It's not like he was rapping to Kendrick Lamar, Jay-Z. It's your own rap. How'd you go, oh, nah,
Nah, I genuinely couldn't watch it, you know. I couldn't. I muted it.
Someone on Twitter said, I changed the channel.
I muted it because I'm like, it's just so cringe. There's something so cringe that you can't describe.
Woo!
And he's like, just.
And it's like, oh, is it raw?
Just shush your mouth. Because you're not making sense. Your rap is dead. Anyway, that's not be harsh.
No, but I genuinely have a crush on Ikene. His height, his build, his skin tone. And like, I don't know, maybe because I'm nonchalant as well. I mean, not to his extent.
Nah.
Not to his extent. I think he's a bit slow. It's like a sloth.
Yeah,
but if I was in there, I would lick him up. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this week's episode. Favour, have you seen his body?
Anyways, why are you holding your boobs to your head? Jesus, have you forgotten Christ? Look how people lose their manners when they see tall 6'4". They lose all their Christianity. Please, let's remember who we are.
That was an accident, I swear.
Because we can like. See what you're doing to girls. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this episode.
We hope it was.
We hope you guys enjoyed it.
We hope it was a light-hearted one for you guys.
Yeah, I think it was. I feel like it was quite chilled.
Yeah,
a bit of here and there. Something.
It was something.
Yeah.
Oh, very nice. He's actually buff. I'm gonna go look at pictures of him.
Guys, thank you so much.
Woo!
Bye, guys.
Bye.